Hold on.
List of those people. Yes,
You
I
can
give
give
him list.
list of which.
I want to give him list. I want to give him list in this country. Those who are disturbing us. Yes, sir. We must believe the problem UAE. They will not want to open it. If I send this one to Donald Trump, he will open it fast. Because we can give their utterances. This is a record. We are going to tell him what they have said. If this is worthy of a leader. Because when they say anything, we don't take it serious, you know. How can somebody wake up and say, you know what they gave you, I just said? And they say, yes. It's I will give you a said. That is the president of one country like that. Did he not do it? That Donald Trump would say, is not to say such a thing in America. And India would not have it. These are issues that you are not taking seriously. What we have here is local champions who cannot even they can't even command one single respect when they go out there. Because nobody knows them and what they are doing. They regard them as people of no consequence. But when they come here, they play God. They play God. They secret our constitution. They secret our court. They secret our parliament.
So you think it's because he publicly tore up his U.S. green card in a protest, declaring his disapproval of Trump's administration, because he said that this could be related to his criticism of world leaders, including Donald Trump, and it's rooted in his role as a global citizen committed to speaking against racism, injustice, and bad governance. But right now, he says he welcomes his friends to his abode. He may not go to the U.S., but anybody who wants to see him from the U.S. would have to come to Nigeria to visit him. So you think that grudge was being held by Trump?
The internet, don't forget. Somebody has already recorded it. So you can see that I know what I'm saying here. So when would the prof say that he had forgotten what he did? He didn't know what he had done. How can he say that?
That was what he said when he was addressing the journalists. He says that he didn't do anything wrong. He criticized global world leaders for racism, and he expressed his disapproval of how they conduct things and tore his green card.
He was specific about Donald Trump. He was specific about Donald Trump, Esther. What are you telling me? He was specific about him. So how can you come and say, he did not do anything? He did not. You can imagine, Esther. How can you blame me or blame anybody for the problem you created for yourself? How can you? This is what they do in Nigeria now. When they create problems, don't forget, and their supporters will come and be, breathing down our neck, forcing us to accept them. Then what they did yesterday is causing problem now. And they have forgotten. It's like this other man who said he never wanted Tottenham. He never wanted Tottenham. This constitutional project has become a tradition. He started it. When he wanted Tottenham.
All right, Barrister Darlington, thank you very much for your clarification. Let's delve into other issues. I sincerely do appreciate you giving us your insight, which opposes what Barrister Tunji Abdulamin actually expressed during the World News at 6, because we wanted to contextualize in what aspect and what respect that the literary icon may have gone or contravened any U.S. law for him to have been picked out exclusively and him being permanently banned from having access to the United States of America, a country where he visits more often.
If you want to go back to you, let him go and beg Donald Trump or his business from his office. Simple.
Wow. So Donald Trump is on a vindictive rampage. Interesting. Very interesting.
I said the man do not take prisoners. Donald Trump take prisoners.
All right. Thank you so much.
Somebody don't offend him. He will not forgive you.
All right. Thank you, Barrister Darlington Agumo, for giving us that insight. Well, Omoye already seems not to be disheartened with the situation. He says that he expects that if it means expressing himself as confidently opposing certain realities which he feels are not fundamental to democracy, then so be it. He has asked all his international counterparts, especially those who reside in the US, if they want to see him physically or have any form of meetings, either they can do that digitally, that is virtually, or if it's physical, they would have to come to his abode in Nigeria. Now, you know that the Nigerian Senate has constituted a committee, about 15 or 16 of them, to visit the United States of America to disclaim the purported stories about genocide on a cross section of Nigerians, saying that it's not a Christian genocide, it's something that has no supposed religious or ethnic coloration, and they're trying to fortify the instance that the security architecture of Nigeria is handling it. Akpabio has expressed distress with the supposed threats by the US, saying that they would sanction some certain politicians, and Akpabio said that if that happens, that it would cause poverty for Nigerians. It was quite shocking when he made that statement. Who would be poor, Nigerians or the politicians, would suffer the consequences of them not having access to the United States, especially considering that they're the ones who like to travel there more often for treatment facilities and establishments that they cannot make happen in their country. Obviously, if that happens, it will deliberately affect them. I'm trying to connect with Larry Johnson, the spokesperson for New Nigeria People's Party. We will have an interview with him. We'll have to speak with him. He will respond to some questions, and then we'll delve into other issues on the evening rush, one of them being the raiding by the Nigerian army on former Minister of Petroleum Timi Silva. We'll also look at a particular development concerning Yeson Wike's multi-dollar mansion, precisely of talks that the properties have been seized. Is that true? We've not heard him say anything in regards to that, when Omoye categorically brought out evidence that most of the properties in the US multi-dollar mansion owned by Wike, he has never come out to dispute or discountenance that narrative. He has not directed any form of information to that. We'll be looking into that as well in the course of the program. Mr. Larry Johnson, good evening. Thank you for joining us on the Evening Rush today. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. I would have loved to be here with you physically. At some point, we'll fix an appointment for you to be physically here in the studio.
No problem. That'll be good.
All right, thank you. Let's start off with the New Nigeria People's Party. Immediately after the 2023 elections, there was a couple of ruckus in-house, and then all of a sudden, silence, absolute silence. We heard your presidential aspirant or candidate for 2023 tell us that he's open to join any other political party so long as they would serve the interest of him and his people. We had also heard that the APC was shopping to have him join them, but there were certain conditions that he ruled out. We don't know if they resolved on that. Maybe conversations are still ongoing, but he has categorically come up to say we are in the market. Any political party that aligns with us, with our conditions, we will work with them. We've heard that the ADC too is trying to speak with them. The PDP too is trying to speak with them, but there are certain conditions that must be met. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what happened to the New Nigeria People's Party after the 2023 elections?
Thank you. After the 2023 elections, the leadership of the party decided that we should do a post-mortem.
Okay.
And those who who were reported for anti-party activities, etc. And when I said the leadership, at that time that was Dr. Boniface Anibunam, one of the founders of the party, and also Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. You will recall that Senator Kwankwaso, his Kwankwasia movement, the national movement, and some other people joined the party in 2022. The party was already in existence. The party. And we all came together and we worked towards the 2023 election, Kano, and some things, you know. So when that happened, the post-mortem started, and one or two of the for this conversation, let me call them the old NMPP,
okay,
were found wanting. They behaved, and they were disciplined. Now, after they were disciplined, Dr. Anibunam had said explicitly that we should have the exercise.
We should what? Sir, what did you say?
Back to him.
You said that Dr. Anibunam said what?
That we should carry out the exercise.
Okay.
Right? And I happen to be chairman.
Hello, sir.
And
okay.
And can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the network, but you seem to be dragging a bit, so I don't know if it's the network or if it's you processing your thoughts.
No, it's probably the network.
All right. Okay.
So we did what we had to do, and some of them ran back to him, and then the problem started because he wanted to say, look, reverse things and what have you. And then he got to the stage where he started to say that he was the founder of the party and anything he said had to go. So the whole thing descended, unfortunately, into what it did, and we had to suspend. And further date, we expelled them, those involved. I make both the same. Followers of Dr. Anibunam, some of them are still within the party. The national secretary, for instance, that top position is still being held by one of those who was in the party with Dr. Anibunam. So it's not that we had anything against the entire old NNPP, as I say. So that happened. It was unfortunate. And there was a lot of noise. There's still noise now. When you say we're quiet, I'm surprised because now and again they have people stand up just to make some noise to say, oh, we are the proper NNPP, we don't believe in this. Anything we say, they try to go the other way, as you would expect.
All right. So right now, is there any issue within the NNPP? Have you guys been able to resolve whatever internal conflict, purge out elements you think will derail the mandate of the party? Has that been sorted out?
Yes, we do not have any internal wranglings.
Okay.
Those who were purged even before they started to make some noise. So I always say that the NNPP has no crisis, but we have cousins, right?
Yeah.
Who are out of the party and trying to throw stones in a bid to confuse the public. That's what we have. We have no factions. The NNPP is at peace.
Okay.
And we're building on what we want to build on. We're trying to go on a membership mobilization, getting ready for our congresses, which will culminate in the convention early next year. So we're doing all those things right now.
Okay, you're having your convention early next year.
Hopefully, yes.
Okay, the reason why I wanted to speak with you is that we're seeing an unchallenged opposition for the current government, which is the All Progressives Congress. Where you can see what's going on with the PDP. It's quite disheartening for a party that was in charge for almost 16 years, once a strong party that was, feared and very well dominated the political space. Seems to be a party completely in disarray, that they do not even have an inkling. You would be surprised that party was once leading this country. And that's not the only party that seems to be in a disarray. You have the Labour Party going through its own issue. Right now, there is no identification of where the Labour Party stands, okay? And I'm talking about the top parties that, took center stage in 2023. And amongst those top parties, the NNPC came fourth, okay? And NNPP rather came fourth, and we haven't heard anything about the party aside from when Kwankwaso came out. We heard he's been expelled, and now he's shopping to join or align with any other political party that serves his interests. Since then, we've not heard any form of conversation or challenge, all right, towards the government of the day, which has given the political party, the All Progressives Congress, the confidence that they are definitely winning the 2027 general elections. What is NNPP doing as a party to resonate in the political space?
Yes, in the first place, Senator Kwankwaso was never, ever expelled, suspended or expelled from the party. It was those who had been expelled from the party that were just making noises. They've expelled Kwankwaso and the governor of Kano about 10 times. Anytime they want to make some noise, they tell you that they've expelled them, you understand? So that's the situation. Senator Kwankwaso is still very much member of the party. So is the governor of Kano, His Excellency Engineer Abba Kabir Yusuf. They're both in the party. The party is growing. It is growing. We lost one or two members of the House of Representatives to the APC. But apart from that, we've had, at the grassroots level, we've had more people coming in. You understand? But of course, you won't hear about that. But you will hear about one person who was in the House of Reps leaving, or one senator leaving. So that is the situation. The party hasn't been quiet. We've been working. And if you check the newspapers and what have you online, you will see that at various stages, we have constructively criticized this government for what they've been doing or they haven't been doing. You understand? We believe in constructive criticism. We've done that. And we stated when former Governor El Rufai came out and started and then joined the SDP and said he was putting opposition together, later moved to the ABC. We stated that for us, politically, it was too early. When you have a dominant party in government at the center, it's usually good to run a sprint when you want to unseat them and not a marathon. The moment you opt for the marathon, they have the finances, they have the connection, they will use instruments of state to break you up. Whether it's the EFCC, whether it's the police, whatever they would use to break the opposition up. And I think that you can see for yourself that in some places, funny things are happening. You get someone in Delta, maybe the former governor, and the whole state, the whole structure of the political party that was in control there, moved parties. We've seen the other one recently. We've seen what's going on in Bielsa, etc. So all these things points to the same thing. Well, but I keep telling people that next year is the year where we will see what will happen.
So in other words, you're holding your cards to your chest. By next year, you will now unveil what your party has been doing and how supposedly structured they are.
We have no option but than to come out properly next year, because as I said, the conventions of the parties will be taking place, and the candidates of the parties must appear or must be nominated or elected probably by June, July next year or close to thereafter. So we're all running out of time, but I assure you we're working. When you called me to come on this radio show, I was at a meeting with members of our party in my ward. You understand? And I had to excuse myself. So meetings are going on. Tomorrow I have a Southwest meeting. Meeting outside Lagos. So people are working. We're working, but you have to work first before you start to talk about the general election issues. Making noise about education, about infrastructure, taxation, everything. You first have to work in-house to prepare yourselves.
That's very true. So right now the plan is keep everything close to your chest, and then very soon you unveil.
Yes, and as Senator Kwankwaso said, what he said was, and what we've always said, is that look, we are open to discussing with anyone, any political group, any political party, any individual. We're open to talking to them about working together. We have certain things we believe in. And when you're coming together, it's not just for us, it's not just about taking government. We do not want to lie in bed with odd bedfellows. We don't want to be odd bedfellows.
Okay.
You understand? You have to make sure that although you don't get everything, you negotiate to ensure that, we believe that education should be in such a way. We believe that healthcare should be this and that. And you see how much of that they agree with before you say, okay, I think we can go together. There's no point getting into government and not having an input whatsoever.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
That is our position.
Okay. I do hope that by next week, I pray you physically be able to avail yourself here. That we can have more conversations and issues specifically for strategy, because right now, as it stands, with what is currently going on within our political space, it obviously feels like there is no strategy coming from the opposition unless a lot of things are going on the ground and everyone is being careful, so there are no implants like some other political parties have been alleging. Mr. Ladi Johnson, thank you so much for joining us on the Evening Rush and giving us your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Have a good evening.
You too, sir. Have a beautiful evening, sir. Thank you so much. That was Mr. Ladi Johnson, the New Nigeria People's Party spokesperson, giving us some insight about the New Nigeria People's Party, because for a party that came number 4 in 2023, all of a sudden we just saw them out of the political space. No conversation. They speak on 1 or 2 occasions, but afterwards we did not get to hear anything about them for a while. And we just spoke with him to give us clarity in regards to that. Another thing we'll be also looking into is concerning the supposed Nigerian army raiding former Minister of Petroleum's residence based on information gotten from the 16 military officers who have been detained in an undisclosed location for supposedly planning a coup against the current administration. I want to ask Mr. Lawal right here with me in the studio. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
Were you surprised when you heard the information about the cross-section of a team of Nigerian military personnel raiding the former Minister of Petroleum's residence in Abuja? That's Mr. Timothy Silva. He wasn't at home. He is outside the country, but they took his brother. I was asking my analyst during the world news at 6, and because of where the report came from, he was like, he may not trust it. If you recall, the alleged coup attempt came from Sahara Reporters, which all the media reported. Now, a couple of people blame the Nigerian media most times for not saying or revealing certain information, and the reason why we cannot do that is a coup plan is a very sensitive conversation. The next thing they would do is to come at you and ask you, where did you get your info? Who is your source? We've heard that happen on several occasions. Sometimes they will take you to an undisclosed location. You'll be tortured for years or months, and you need to be accurate, and in that particular situation you may be tortured to a point where you may have to actually give out your source. Unfortunately, as well, most media organizations, specifically privately owned media organizations, do not protect the rights or protect their journalists sometimes. See, that's the reason, that's what we face here. There's no life insurance. Whatever you're doing at your own risk. They can give you some minimal support, but not the kind of support that you get from the international media. So the leverage that they have is not what, is obtained here. We can only report what is within the purview that we can. Sometimes you are completely shut out or shut down for saying certain things. So we have to be careful. But Sahara Reporters, we do know they're not based in Nigeria. Obviously, they released some sensitive information like this. Now, it is from this medium that we heard that a former Minister of Petroleum's residence was being raided, and his name was mentioned by the 16 officers who were detained by the Nigerian army. What does this intend to bring out? Because the Nigerian army has come out to say there was nothing like a coup d'etat, nothing like that was happening. But we're seeing unfolding events that seems to supposedly give credence to that report, because 2 or 3 days after, the president did a serious shake-up within the security cabinet. So what's your reaction to that?
Well, there's a proverb that says that the ọ̀rọ̀ tí a ní kí bàbá má gbọ́, bàbá náà ni ó parí ẹ̀. Eventually the truth will surface. That's it. It will surface because pocket. They say out of every rumor, there's an element of truth, because truth, something must have that is true, that must have generated that thing before it's now become something that is diluted. So eventually it will come out. But I don't think, if it is something that has to do with that, I don't see any reason why it should be hidden or done in secret. Because one thing is this: a government that represents the people is protected by the people.
Okay.
So a government, like I'm going to repeat it again, a government that is representing the people is protected by the people. A lot happened. There was one in Germany some few years ago, shouldn't be like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, or even less, in which they said the one prince tried to, stage a coup in Germany. He was arrested, and then immediately the government told the whole world, and the man was apprehended along with some other people. They said he called himself a prince of old monarchs of Germany. So you see, because in those places the government represents the people. The government represents the people, so the people protect the government.
Okay, so in other words,
but here everything is some kind of shrouded in secrecy, in such a that you not see people coming out to give rumors here and there. Rumors are more dangerous than the truth. You don't know, rumors are more dangerous than the truth.
So you're saying that this whole information about the supposed coup is a rumor?
What I'm saying is that rumors are more dangerous, because when there's a rumor, it must have generated from somewhere, and it must have some element of truth in it before it can become a rumor. Even if you are debunking it, there's an element of truth in the background that makes it to become something that some people start believing and spreading and accepting. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous when you allow people to be shrouded in mystery, and you allow rumors to fly around, and there's no clarity. Because that rumor, there's an opportunity for it to escalate into something that is deadlier. But when there's a truth, everybody's cleared and it's gone. So the government belongs to the people, and the people protect the government. That is how it's supposed to be. So when anything government is doing, the people has to be aware. I'm not saying something about when it comes to security. There are some security details or whatever that we understand that. But now that arrests has been made here and there, this have been detained, this and that, then it has come. It is time to open up about it truly. That's what I believe in. Well, this is not new. It has come across. It has gone across so many areas so many countries in the world. They don't hide it, because that government represent the people, and the people protect it. Even there was a coup during the time of Trump. Now, do you remember?
All right.
When I think that this wig now, what do they call them? This their mercenary.
The Wagner Group.
Yes, the Wagner Group that they try to.
Is it US or
no? Russia? It's Russia now.
The Russian mercenaries.
Yes, they try to stage a coup, and then at a point
eliminated with a mysterious.
Later, they withdrew, because the people.
There was a mysterious plane
crash. No, it was thereafter.
Okay.
He was almost entering Moscow, then he withdrew, believing that if he enters Moscow, there will be a lot of bloodshed.
Okay.
You get it? So they withdrew, based on the fact that this is the people, and they put people into consideration before that thing now happened after some time. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that the government that represents the people is never afraid to let the people know the truth, because that government is protected by the people, the masses.
The government is protected by the people, by the masses. All right, let's look at this. I don't know if you listen to the World News at 6. The Commissioner of Police for Lagos State has called out any element who wants to participate in any protest concerning the recent demolition of properties at Oworun-Shoki. According to the Commissioner of Police, he said that some of the areas that were demolished were denned for criminals, and the state government is trying to flush out criminals to ensure that the area becomes a safe haven for for Lagosians. A couple of Nigerians do not believe. They think that those properties have been sold to some certain private individuals thereafter. But he says unless Sowore is a criminal for him to want to go against the state government's decision, they would not allow him participate in that. Let's take a very brief listen to the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. He's a very quiet man, and he was very decisive in his reaction to a supposed planned protest organized by, or wanting to be organized by, Omoye Sowore and his hashtag revolutionary group. Let's listen to him.
To protection, it's entitled to safety, it's entitled to freedom of movement, it's entitled to freedom of expression. Freedom of expression is clearly one of the essentials of democracy, which they are enjoying. But criminalities will not be condoned. Anybody that wants to hide under violent protests to truncate the peace in Lagos or to disturb the activities of other Nigerians will not be allowed. If you have any grievances against government at whatsoever level, whether at local or state or federal, there are laid down processes to do so. And you can equally approach the court and let all the judicial process be exhausted in the process of fighting for your right. But your right stops where another person begins. So you don't say because you are demolished, because we know very well that all the area demolished that are illegal, that is area where criminals are abandoning in Lagos and causing mayhem on the innocent Nigerians. So Sowore should not hide under criminalities if he's not a criminal himself, to begin to sponsor people that we have raided so many areas in the Oroshoki, and we have recovered a lot of incriminating evidence, including leather weapons from those locations. So the government is right in its justification of ensuring that those areas are removed. If the people who are resident there are not that well-meaning Nigerians, as complained, they should approach the government at whatsoever level and lay their complaint. So anybody who wants to hide under criminality like Sowore and his group should know that they are complicit in conspiracy to commit mayhem in those locations that they want to come out, and which will not allow this to happen. So they should stay clear and respect the law.
All right, that was the Commissioner of Police speaking there. His name is Olorundare Jimo. He was actually appointed, I think, in February 2025 as the new CP of Lagos State, and the Police Service Commission appointed Moshood Jimo as the new Commissioner of Police for the Lagos State Command. This was earlier on this year, I think by February thereabout. Now, you know that when the demolition took place on Sunday, because the residents said they came in the middle of the night when they were asleep to commence that demolition. The first time it happened, the following day, Third Mainland Bridge was shut down. Lagosians did not even see that happening. It took a lot of plea, all right, from the state government to ask them to disperse. The second time, they went to Alausa as well to express their grievances that they have not been attended to based on what the government had told them that first time. But when they demolished on Sunday, the police did not leave that area. A lot of them were stationed there all through Sunday to Monday. They did not want any breakdown of law and order. They did not want anyone protesting. And it's obvious with how the reaction of the Commissioner of Police is that it's a Lagos state government decision. Now, the Commissioner of Police is saying that it's a criminal hideout. Some of the areas that were demolished were hideouts or den of criminals. And so they were not going to tolerate anyone coming out to protest. What's your take on that?
No, it's appalling for the Commissioner of Police to be coming out in this area to say this, because I think that he's trying to be, is moving towards the political aspect.
You think it has political leaning?
Mm-hmm. It's leaning towards politics, because you are saying, no, that's not his job.
Okay.
His job is to protect the people, lives and property. And somebody's property is being demolished.
Okay.
You are not protecting the citizen from the person who is demolishing their property. You are protecting the person who is demolishing somebody's property from the person they are victimized. Is it not the other way around? And then you are now saying that anybody who complain is a criminal, because for you to say now that Sowore is a criminal for,
unless he is a criminal for
that's what he's saying.
Government doing their responsibility.
No, so you say wait. That's what I'm saying. That you said Lagos State protect life and property.
That's what he said.
Wait, I'm coming. And the life of property is demolished. You come at night where people are sleeping and you demolish their property. I don't know whether in the daytime is when people should be sleeping, because I know that people sleep at night. when you go to work in the day, at night you are in your house to sleep. Your properties are there, and then somebody just come with a bulldozer and they demolish that property on your head. Now, if a reasonable police officer would have come to stop those who are demolishing, because the lives of people and their property, is at stake at that moment. And the same police is now turning the other way around, that after they have demolished your property, maybe you must have lost somebody, one or two persons in that process, because the house will collapse on their head, that you should go to court. Is it the person that is dead, or the person that they have destroyed all his property, the person that is in trauma?
Okay.
The person that doesn't have money again, is just looking for money to find a place to stay first, will not have the money to approach court, as if court is a free place. He's free to go to court. He has forgotten that they pay money if you want to sue somebody. Now, second is that the people who wants to complain is now the one that the commissioner of police is attributing criminality to. Okay. I don't know. Now that's why I say it's going political. You can see it's turning the whole thing around. What exactly is going on now? The law says that you can protest, and the same people who are supposed to uphold the law is the one telling us that law is not right. I don't understand what is going on. You can see that it's like gradually we are degenerating into a banana island. Banana republic. But now we are gradually, because it says that, just like the commissioner said now, that under the law he has to operate, but the law says you can protest.
According to senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana, he says that the court had actually impeded any form of demolition along that axis after the first one happened, that they have asked that any form of demolition should be stalled for now pending the review in court.
Yes,
to listen to the complaints of those who were affected and listen to whoever is in charge of either buying properties there or the traditional leaders, or precisely what the crux of the matter is. And he's actually saying at this moment, what he's stipulating at this moment is that the matter is, for now, with what the court has said, that the Lagos state government has no permission, no jurisdiction to demolish any property there for now. So, who is disobeying court order?
That's what I'm asking the commissioner of police. That is saying this, that anybody where somebody wants to protest, unless it's a criminal, that how can you tell me that properties have been built, people are living there, is a den of criminals? Okay. What does that mean? Where is his investigations? He should come out and tell Nigerians now, so that the next thing, because criminals are living there, is for you to go there and demolish that place. You could go to a Jordan bridge now, where you see criminals under that place smoking in their and demolish the bridge. Or you could come to Oshodi here now, everybody could see, they don't even hide it. Go there and demolish that bridge, because you have criminals smoking and in their under the bridge. You could go there and demolish it now, because that is what he said, that criminals are there. Though these are places where we see criminals. When you pass, you go to the bridge and demolish the bridge now. You get it? Go to the bridges and under the bridges and demolish the bridges. Now, the places where people are living, you say criminals are there. So you are calling the people that are living in that area criminals. I mean,
not all of them.
No.
Not everyone.
I don't. You said
they could be carrying out clearance operations to ensure that any criminal element that is considered to be
that means he has carried out his investigation. Those areas they demolished, and the other axis area that they have planned to demolish, the criminals are living there. That's what he's saying, because the commissioner of police is the one that does investigation, isn't it? It's part of their work to do investigation, Abi. So that means he has clear investigation that criminals are living there. That is why
not in all the locations.
Don't speak for him now.
I'm not speaking for him.
He said
we're being categorical with his statement.
Okay, repeat it again. Maybe you should play it.
No, we're being categorical with his statement. We have other things to discuss. I don't want us to dwell so much on this. He did not generalize that the entire axis is being operated by criminals. But he's saying that it's a fundamental responsibility of the police to protect the lives and property of residents and and if some of the demolitions taking place is to expose certain hideouts of criminals, and then you want to conduct a protest. Are you a criminal to want to conduct a protest, in connivance with them? So what I'm trying to ask now is, are we saying that it is not right for anyone to go about a protest considering what we're currently going through? And if you have any form of dissatisfaction with the government of the day, is it wrong for you to partake in expressing your discontent? And a protest doesn't necessitate violence, so why the fear of a protest anytime?
That's it. That's why I said that.
Please hold on. Hello, how are you, sir? Hello?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Please indicate your name and tell me what you know precisely about the Oworeshoki demolition, sir.
My name is Tola Ujami, one of the coordinators of the Take It Back movement, who happens to also be a resident of Oworeshoki community.
Okay.
Yeah. The issue about the demolition started around July 2023.
Okay.
That was when the first wave of the demolition started. We fought, we resisted, they retreated. They came back 2024.
Hello? All right, I'll try to call him back again on normal call. The connection is quite poor. He's one of the members of the Take It Back movement, and they have been advocating on the situation right there. His name is Towolawi Jamiu, and actually at this point in time, Nigerians are quite worried. The worry here is how do we get ourselves out of a quagmire that seems to be sponsored by either the government of the day, okay? And as it feels for a couple of people, they're not comfortable with how things are done, especially when there is no consultation and when due process is not followed, especially if due process pertains to only a certain party adhering to it, and the other person, well, if you don't have any means or if you don't have any connection or financial ambience, you understand what I'm saying, then you're excluded from being part or going through due process. So we want to get precisely what has been going on, why this case is getting to this point, why the prevention of any protest whatsoever, and that's why I want to get across to him. Yes, thank you very much. The network was very poor via WhatsApp. Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, the issue around 2023, I said, the first demolition was started just last week, Saturday.
Yes.
In which members of the Lagos State task force initially came to the community. They came to Precious Seed community, which is still within Oworeshoki in the morning, to continue the demolition.
Okay.
People of Precious Seed resisted, and then they left Precious Seed immediately after they saw the resistance. They moved to the Coca area of Oworeshoki. The people of Coca also resisted them. They left.
Okay.
We thought it is over for that Saturday. Unfortunately, they reinforced and came back around 11 p.m. in the night.
Wow.
While people were sleeping. They did not allow anybody to pick anything. They were demolishing while people were still sleeping in the house. And that was how they threw women, children, outside in the dark at night. If you are in Oworeshoki between Saturday night and Sunday morning, you think you are in a war zone like Syria, Gaza. Because they were shooting and they were tear-gassing people in the middle of the night.
My God.
So that is the situation that we found ourselves. So in the morning of Sunday, they came back to the Copa area now with hoodlums, thugs. The thugs, they caused havoc within the community. They broke into people's house, stole some of their belongings, tear gas, and they were exchanging guns around the whole community.
What? Do you have evidence of that?
Definitely, the videos are all over the internet. The videos are all over the internet. I can even send you some of the videos.
Please kindly do that. Kindly do that. I would like to have access to them. Another thing to hear is we saw that the police stayed there till the following day because we heard reports that there was going to be a protest. You know, the last time there was a protest, the following day, the police stayed there to ensure that nobody protested.
It is so unfortunate that the police, who are meant to protect the citizens' fundamental rights, are the one telling the people how to go about their rights. Protest is a fundamental right guaranteed by the Constitution. Nobody needs to tell you whether to protest or not. It is your right to do that. So it is the duty of the police to protect you while you are doing it. So the police has no right to tell people whether they should protest or not. Like the statement that the Commissioner of Police also made about the Oshoki, it is so unfortunate that a senior officer in the caliber of the Commissioner of Police asserted that Oshoki is a criminal. There is criminals that are living in Oshoki. It's so unfortunate that such words is coming from a high-rank police officer. Even the videos and the people that are being interviewed show that the Oshoki people are hardworking and legitimate workers and citizens of this country. In fact, it is even the inability of the police to protect the people of Oshoki community that the people within themselves organize and engage a private security firm, which is also securing the community, and each house is paying 1,000 naira per month, which has been increased to 2,000 naira now. So it is so unfortunate that the community people, who are the ones that are even responsible for the peace that the community is enjoying, the Commissioner of Police is telling us that if we want to talk about the criminal, the police are the real criminals that have engaged the people of Ozi, came into the community, tear gassed everybody, came to hoodlums, who also loot.
All right, sir. Sir, just I would like you to stay on the line. We want to take a very short break. The next question I want to ask you is, what is it about that access that they demolished? The Oba is saying that he doesn't know anything. Is it that some certain persons have bought up the property for their private whatever? Did they get any court order giving them a timeline to vacate that location before this demolition came on? And then the residents refused to adhere to whatever court order. The last time they demolished, the state government said they were going to resolve the matter or compensate. Have they compensated some person? The money that they gave them, is it enough to enable them locate somewhere else? We need to understand the crux of the matter, because it's not making sense as to why midnight demolitions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a very short break. We need to play some ads, and then the conversation continues with the evening rush, where we get more information on the situation at Oronshoki. Do kindly stay with us.
Customer, welcome. What do you want buy?
I want buy changeover. Cut fuse and distribution board made of 100% heavy duty copper.
Oh, come, I get am. See, I'm here.
No, now I'm looking for Slatter Star J cut fuse and distribution board, Nipo cut fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel.
But Oga,
don't worry, I know where to get them. Whether na Star J changeover cut fuse, Slatter distribution board, Nipo cut fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel, Star J ceiling fan, sockets, all earthen materials. Make you no go do cover wise pan foolish show. Slatter Star J Indian product, na #1 since 1961. Made of 100% heavy duty solid copper with no compromise. Available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Slatter Star J, na you Pico.
Lagos, are you ready? The Niger Landlord Summit 2025 is here. Join us on Saturday, 1st November 2025 at the Golden Tulip Hotel, International Airport Road for the biggest gathering of real estate minds in Nigeria. Come and discover how to profit from the booming housing demand Nigeria. Explore funding and investment opportunities that work. Gain insights and government housing policies shaping the market. Experience the latest prop tech innovations transforming property ownership. Network with top developers, investors, and policymakers all in one room. Don't miss this power-packed event. Registration is 50,000 naira only, with full access to sections, exhibitions, with premium networking and refreshment. How to register? Make payment to VOP FM account number 112-416-8488. Again, 112-416-8488. Zenith Bank. Send your proof of payment via WhatsApp to 0707 115 4297. 0707 115 4297.
All right, welcome back. This is still the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Thank you for staying with us. I'm still on the line right about now. And we need to discuss, like I told you before I went on the break, what led to this? What is the politics behind all of this? The traditional ruler there says he's not aware of what is going on. And was there a court order? Was this case in court? What is the crux of this whole situation? That certain persons are toying with the livelihoods of Nigerians who are literally trying to survive within the stifling state of the economy. Hello, sir. Please, can you give us the crux of that particular information?
Yeah. Let me even start with the other.
Okay.
That is denying his involvement. I think the more the other denies that he's not aware, the more there are evidences and pointing towards in being part of the people who orchestrated this whole thing. In case we don't know, there is a new banner that is just being circulated within the community today, in which the picture of the Oba of Orutu was in that banner, and they call it YP Properties, Homes and Properties, in which they were advertising a 1-bedroom, 10 million naira,
what?
2-bedroom, 10 million naira, which is, they are telling people that if you need one, come and apply.
What?
So, around 2023 to 2024, there is also some banners, billboards, they call it the Elite Villa Estate.
Wow.
If you go to Yano Express leading Port Milan, you find some. There is one in Lekki, there is one in Law School. As you are getting down close to that 1004 estate, they call it Villa Estate or Shuki. The plot is sold at then 120 million naira. So you find out that where all these properties they are advertising, where are they going to get the land to build it? So if you link it up with the recent land grabbing and demolition, you find out that this is a pretext, there is a scheme that has been planned, and this process now is the execution process of that scheme. As I'm telling you, when the whole thing was exposed, they removed all the billboards advertising that Elite Villa. You cannot find anyone now, as I'm telling you. So the other can deny that he is not involved. But you find out that he's the one that is being agitated the most. He's the one sending people to leave, giving people money to go and leave. And just last week, they did compensation. Let me tell you what they did without that compensation. You said you were the one involved. Why not allow the Lagos State government to take charge and engage the people? But you are the one fronting almost everything that you said the Lagos State is doing. You are the one fronting. So when they say they wanted to compensate the victims of those demolitions, some of the victims said they don't need compensation. It is their own ancestral land. They just want to. That if anybody wants to buy land from them, let them come and negotiate. They have the right to tell whether to say or not.
So are you saying people are forcefully evicted from their ancestral land because certain persons want to turn it to an elite home?
Yes. When they said they were doing the compensation, I have two names. I can send you the pictures of those two names. There is one woman named Selifa Iago, and there is another guy named Sheshe. Those two persons are loyal to the palace. Their houses have not been demolished. They are not affected by the demolition, and they were given check as compensation. You tend to ask, what compensation are you compensating these people who are not even the real victims of this demolition? And the checks they were talking about, they said they were distributing 79 checks. You want to ask, over 20,000 persons have been affected with this demolition in Uroshoki. 79 out of over 20,000. Even the check that they were giving them, you find out that the check has no source of, we don't know where the source of the check was coming from because there was no name written on the check. We don't even confirm if the checks are genuine. So to us, everything was just a propaganda stunt. These people do not really want to engage the people and see how they can adequately be compensated. They just want to grab this land for themselves and sell among themselves.
This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot wrap my head around this. So people are homeless. Just homeless. Just because certain persons' elitist appetites want to be satisfied. They do not care. And they involve the police, they involve the state government in this, or is even does the state government have a stake in this?
Yes, definitely, because since the demolition started, the state government refused to say anything. And when we protested in 2023, we went to the State House of Assembly to engage them. The State House of Assembly forms a committee to oversee the affairs of that demolition. What the committee recommended to the people of Uroshoki then is to go and meet their Oba and beg him. So you tend to ask, why will you take assembly, ask us to go and beg an Oba who has no constitutional rights? Because we are running a constitutional democracy.
True.
Then you point out that what is actually going on. And you know that because we are only saying about this thing, since 2023 to date, after last year, we have documented 27 persons that have lost their life as a result of this demolition. The 27 include 3 children. There is 1 pregnant woman,
Jesus.
1 pregnant woman. And this year alone, we have counted 6. This does not include people who are having stroke presently. Some of them are suffering from hypertension. So, in fact, there are some persons which we also know their businesses was demolished, which is their shop.
Yes.
Their house was demolished, and the school of their children was also demolished. So, how do you want these people? The children cannot go to school. The parents cannot work. Neither do they have a roof on their head. So I want to ask, is this what they call urbanization? Does urbanization mean that people's life must be destroyed? And this is, we are not running. What we saw between Saturday and Sunday is what we call state terrorism.
And they intend to come back?
Yeah, because you see one thing is...
What I'm asking is the demolition intends to be continued?
Yes, because even it's so unfortunate that the police, when the police said they were enforcing, because there was an issue of Shore which was arrested and they said they were enforcing a court order.
Yes.
They did the court order. The people of Ujilero also have a court injunction. And on the 23rd of October, which says that no further demolition must be carried out in Uroshoki until the court decides. And the case was adjourned to November or December. But against that, the police, who is supposed to be enforcing that court order, was the one that is now leading the criminal attack on the people. It is so unfortunate. that this is what policing has been reduced to in Nigeria.
It's really sad. So this case right now is in court, right?
Definitely.
And the court order was no more demolitions until issues have been resolved between both.
There's an injunction on the 23rd of October.
And so so certain persons refused to obey the court order, took the police to continue the mayhem in that axis, and nobody is questioned, nobody is saying anything, and they're preventing the people from protesting despite whoever is in charge of that demolition using the state police disobeying court order. Is that what it is right now? That's what is at play.
Definitely.
Interesting. Mr. Jamiu, thank you so much. Let's get reactions from Nigerians. I would like to continue this conversation with you. I would like your presence in the studio, possibly tomorrow. I sincerely really want you to come to the studio tomorrow, because it is not right. It's wrong. People cannot be treated like animals. We are running a democratic dispensation, not a primitive dispensation. And that's apathy. It's wrong. There's nothing that can define or describe the current disposition, okay, of certain authorities to what is going on at Omoye and any other axis that are carrying out demolition without prior information, without following due process, and without any court order for them to do that. I sincerely do appreciate you for giving us this insight on this situation. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. All right, I was speaking with Mr. Towolawi Jamiu. He's a member of the Take It Back movement, and they have been following the case expeditiously ever since it occurred at that axis. It's quite unfortunate because we needed to understand what is the crux of the matter. If the court is telling us, or if the senior advocate is telling us that the court order on ground is there should be no further demolition on that axis until both parties resolve their imbroglio, or if there's any form of compensation, there's an agreement on compensation, and those who do not want compensation, if they can relocate them to somewhere where they can continue their livelihood, fine. And then you disobey court order, use the state police to carry out what you're doing. The state has been silent about it, meaning that there is a connivance with the state government, and there is that complete apathy towards the disposition and the cries of the people. You also heard him tell us that about 22 or 23 persons have died ever since that displacement. It's wrong. It's terrible. It's dangerous. It's really wrong. It's not a good thing at all. And this is happening when you are having elections coming very close, and funny enough, a couple of persons will still go ahead and do what they're supposed to do. My brother first. All right, let's take your calls this evening. The number to call is 080-3692-9933, 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Please, let's speak on the conversations that we have had. No insults, no defamation. I beg of you, it's very, very vital. Okay? 080-3692-9933. That's the number to call. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. Hello? Okay, 080-3692-9933. And the WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Hello, good evening. How are you? Well, we're having drop calls now. Guinea. What's going on? 080-3692-9933. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Chukwemeka.
Chukwemeka, can you speak up, please?
My name is Chukwemeka. I'm calling from Abaroje.
All right, Chukwemeka, please go ahead.
I want to comment on the protest issue the policemen are talking about. That is the part of the intimidation they're using against people, and we cannot be able to stop when we have any complaint. End of the day, they will say you can go and meet your governor or go and meet your local government chairman. And you cannot see these people directly. If you want to come through the protest for them to hear your voice, to hear your complaint, they will come with the police people to intimidate people. People go by force, by fire, and they use the tear gas, or they will use that bullet against the people. So how can we complain? How can we let our complaint to the government? Thank you very much. Well done for your program.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for calling. 08036929933. There are unexplained demolitions ongoing. It's within the purview of the state government to carry out demolitions. They will tell you that it's within their purview. They're doing reorganization and urban development. But when livelihoods were destroyed in the process, no prior information, no warning, nothing. How does that?
Wait, when you say you are doing reurbanization, for who? You should ask, for who are you doing it for? Is it the same people that you are taking their properties away from them, you are doing reurbanization for, or you are doing for certain set of people somewhere else?
They will tell you
Everybody,
that other states do it.
Do you know what they call
people complaining?
There's what we refer to as the rule of law. The government, when the court judgment is in their favor, or the court pronouncement is in their favor, they will say yes, we need to obey. When it's not in their favor, they ignore it totally.
That's wrong. To be honest with you, that's totally wrong.
They ignore as if.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
good evening. Please go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Esther.
Yes, sir. What's
My
your
name is Robert.
Robert, please go ahead.
I greet your guest. Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much.
What I want to speak on is this Shoika band.
Okay.
I am very happy about it.
Huh?
Very, very happy. Esther,
Sir?
whatever we do in this life, one day we will face the penalty, whether we like it or not. This man is a well-respected man all over the world. I was small when he won that 1986 literature, whatever.
Nobel Prize.
But he protested against Jonathan because they said they presumed that Jonathan government was bad. Himself, Tinubu, and this pastor Bakari, all of them, bad government. Then, but when Buhari came, Shoika did not say anything, despite the fact that some of us could not even eat 3 times a day. This one that we are now, this Tinubu government, Shoika remain mute, a well-respected man all over the world, a man that is an octogenarian. So, you see, sometimes when we do something today, we will face the consequence tomorrow. That is God for you, Esther. Thank you very much.
Well, for now, thank you very much. So, because he refuses to protest, that's why you're happy. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Esther. Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir. Welcome. What's your name?
I used to call Hindi from Ekpe speaking.
All right, sir. Please go ahead.
I used to call. I don't used to get you.
Sorry, my
in the evening.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
See, I also subscribe to the tribalism stance that you said something now. You said that if election come now, those people they will vote for their own.
No, I said that at the end of the day, it is all about my brother first.
Yes.
It's across the nation. That's basically how it is.
Please, you should tribalism. You should stop it.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Hello.
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me at all?
Very well. Very, very loud and clear. Okay.
Hello.
We're having a network situation. Hello. How are you?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name, please?
Yeah, I greet your analyst. Now, Mazi from calling from Majalaba.
All right, Mazi, please go ahead.
Esther, the government of Nigeria, they know the risk they take. I hear the news this morning. They say that it's from regime of Buhari.
Hold on. You're too close to your mic. It's buzzing.
Okay, are you hearing me now? Just left there.
Okay, what did you say?
I hear that I read the newspaper this morning. I hear that is the regime of Mr. President of Buhari to give the government waiting about the government people. They don't catch more than 500 thousands of soldiers. So what this is what they start here. And starting when people they work for. People will go resign this house. So this government, they don't need to
people they plant the bad trees. Who be say if we can make, we go consume this content. Okay, maybe this is when they sack. If that time they don't train this men and first soldiers. Who go do that day when they sack? Yes. Esther, I dey say to this country, never help us to other countries.
Thank you very much. So I think he's referring to some of the soldiers being sacked. I think the way it happens in the military when the organs that were there before leave, all those under that battalion, whether it's course 39, course 30 or whatever, they would leave. Normally it's
no.
Okay. Well, go ahead then.
No. What happened is this: you have a hierarchy. So somebody is in charge of certain area. So you can change that person, put somebody else. You can even coach martial the yoga, the battalion will remain. The only problem is if.
Did you hear what he said?
That
he didn't say they did any crime. They were sacked.
Why? They can't. No, can't.
It happens. I think I was reading it somewhere. You know the current military reshuffle. Okay. All right. No. Okay. Let me take more calls. Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, good evening, Esther.
How are you, sir?
They are blessed in the
Thank you very much.
My name is Mr. Pastor Joseph.
All right, sir.
From the Transformer.
Okay.
You see, what I just want to say is this APC government is nothing to talk of because they have rendered Nigerians. I don't know how to narrate it. They have rendered Nigerians incompetent of what they are powerful to do. Are you getting me? Now, why should they now put their hand with ordinary person in Nigeria to go to destroy their property and be telling us different lies? That's on the president to the lowest people, the police that we are fighting for as a Nigerians that are there not to protect us, and now they are now against us, protecting few people against millions of people in Nigeria. Are we not in trouble? In North, we have Boko Haram, we have the insurgency in East, we have such in Lagos, in South, we have such. Where are we in Nigeria? Did they want to send us out of Nigerians? So I think this government is nothing to talk of. All Nigerians to rise up and write them off totally. Write them off totally. We don't want them again. If anybody should move from APC down to any party that we voted for, we will disown them too. We are tired. Hunger everywhere. Everyone is suffering. See, they are still adding to our suffering. God is there to judge Nigerians, to judge our leader.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. 0803692 9933. That's the number to call. 0803692 9933. Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, Esther. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name, please?
Yeah, also Mr. Ejimbi Clement from Omoye.
Sir, can you turn down the volume of your radio, please?
Okay, I'm away from my radio.
I can still hear the feedback, sir. Just turn it off completely. When you finish talking, then you can put it back on.
Okay, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. I've been with you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, the current government of APC in Lagos State here is not it's an evil government. What do I mean? How can somebody go and demolish people's house when they are sleeping in the night? Have you had it anywhere in the world? That is the height of wickedness. And when you talk, they tell you to go to court. Who gets the court? Is it not the same government that owns the court?
No, the court even said for now there should be no further demolitions. The court even
said the court said that the demolition should be under suspension pending when the issue is concluded in the court.
Exactly.
Okay, why did the police and some other notable people who are behind this thing secretly went and demolished house where people are sleeping at it as lately as 12 in the night? Have you had it anywhere in the world? These people have families, they have children like them themselves who are carrying out this evil. The way these politicians are handling the affair of Nigeria today If those who got independence for us in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s did the same, would there be a Nigeria for Tinubu and other politicians to rule today? We are in trouble in this country and we are gradually going into war. And by the grace of God, that war will not consume us alone. It will consume them. Have a nice year.
Thank you very much. Please, there'll be no war in Jesus' name, I beg. Let's be mindful of what we say on national radio, okay? Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, hello, good evening, Esther.
Yes, good evening, sir. Welcome. Please, your name and location.
My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Alaba.
All right, please go ahead, sir.
My own take is that police is our problem in this country. Why did I say so?
Okay.
There's a time in this country that there's certain amount you take to bank, police will arrest you. I can remember my grandfather, they paid him 50,000, either 50,000 by then. He couldn't be able to take it to bank to save in his service because of what? He cannot take such amount to bank. Until when bank police that is stayed in bank start collecting bribe, that way this country sour, and that's way what we are still suffering in this country. Because those that are supposed to protect the masses, police is your friend and is your brother and sister and your uncle. Where is the participation of police in the times of humanity? Police, if you want this country to be better, it's in your hands. Stop collecting bribe. That bribe is what you are using to corrupt the system. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, sir. Thank you. Hello, 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number is 0817-175-6338. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name, please?
So,
hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. If you're calling us on WhatsApp, come and go ahead, please. We can hear you.
That they are talking about in
Hello? Hello? You're calling on WhatsApp. Your network is not okay. Please call the number line. Hello, good evening. How are you, sir?
Hello, good evening, Esther. How are you?
Sir, I'm fine, sir. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
I'm Mayor calling from Prestak.
Mayor, your voice sounds different today. Are you okay?
How are you now?
I am fine.
Yeah,
Welcome,
okay.
sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to comment first of all on the U.S. ban on Professor Omoye. I think we need more of such to help these our political leaders. Because an Igbo adage says that an elder cannot give the house, and the mother goat will burn on teters, that's on rope. If such elders are here, and he was among those that protested in 2012, when Nigeria was even Eldorado compared to what people are passing through now, and he has kept quiet, it means he's supporting evil. Some people say because of his tribesman is at the hem of their face. How can an elder, I think he's celebrated 90 years or 91 years, and people are shouting every day. And he's very close to the current president. You can't call him and tell him, relax some of these your policies. So maybe we need more of such ban. All the other people, maybe those people that always sign peace accord during elections, they should also join. America will also look at them. They will tell us they want to conduct election peace, this, that. At the end of the day, people will be dying. There will be war. Those elections, those people that threatened people in Lagos in 2023, those people, some people were macheted, some people were shot. Where were the members of that peace committee? So I think maybe since we cannot help ourselves in this country to fight with our leaders, political leaders, let America, let them continue to ban some of them so that maybe they will now hear. For the demolition, I think somebody was saying the Lagos government is very sensitive. I think the way they are going about this, they are encouraging this thing might end up where people might not appreciate. Because the way they are demolishing structures and things are really difficult. The government should, rather will always say that the SAP will have a human face. Let this government have human face without their policies. This thing might break out something greater than this. It might cost maybe, well, I don't, you say, I didn't say it on a little bit.
Yes, thank you.
let the government be properly guided. This thing is getting out of hand. It might cause something that might not be controlled.
Thank you very much. Right
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you for calling. 08036929933. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Your name is what, sir? Chibuzo. All right, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I like what they do that man. They go do one politician, sir.
Which man? Oh, which
that
man?
Say that nice.
Hello?
This I don't want to mention him at all.
Okay.
That
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. 080 of all the conversations, is that one? Now one for who now? Una don't like peace. You people don't like peace. Okay. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome, sir.
Esther, good evening.
I can hear you, sir. Good evening,
Anyway,
sir. Welcome.
You may not hear me.
I can hear you.
I will continue talking.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Kundayo Lawal.
Good evening, sir.
Look, I'm so happy for what happened to Wole Soyinka. I'm so happy.
Mr. Olabe.
I don't know if you are hearing me, but I will continue say whatever I want to say. I'm so happy. What I'm praying for now is any politicians who have kids schooling in abroad, they should deport them back to Nigeria. If they do that, you see education system will change in Nigeria. They will make everything easy for people in Nigeria. How can you go for school of 4 years and you spend 7 or 8 years? There are kids here, 4 years is 4 years. They should start punishing them and turn their children back to Nigeria. That's it. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olabes is calling from the US. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Esther, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Ogalawa, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Nice to have you.
Thank you. My name is Rakodeba. I'm calling from Apapa.
All right, sir. You have a very nice voice. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Esther.
Sir?
Do you know that one man said if Donald Trump win American president, that he is going to turn his American green card and American visa, he will not step his foot in America. Do you know that the president of America right now is Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
And that man is not carrying worries. So I'm asking him to fulfill his promise. So it's a very good work from them. I love that very, very act. Since the old man do not want to live up to his words, they are reminding him what he said. And the old man now is claiming that he did not know what he did. But he said it to the one who cares to listen, that he will not go to America, he's going to turn his American green card and all that. And he couldn't do it. By the end of the day, the chicken have come home to roast. It's a very good one. On a Yoroshoki, is a very unfortunate what is happening to the people of Nigeria. I think the government should try to have a human face. They are governing the people, not themselves. Government is always for the people. Any government that is not for the people is a wicked government. They should try to know the kids are there. They don't know what that kid will become tomorrow. They know the pregnant women are there. They don't know the baby, that unborn baby that is in the womb that they are suffering. They don't know what will become tomorrow. They are in position today. They will not know how their old age will look like. They should try to know that who holds today will not hold tomorrow. Thank you very much and good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you. Hello. Good evening. Turn down the volume of your radio, okay? Hello? All right. The person has cut off the call. When you call on WhatsApp, turn down your radio. Go ahead and introduce yourself, okay? Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Michael.
Mr. Michael. Location, sir?
Yes, I'm calling from Matuluku.
All right. Very close. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. This is my first time of calling this station.
Are you serious? Yay! Welcome to the family.
I must appreciate you. Thank you very much for work well done.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Now I want to talk about this demolition of houses and what have you in a particular place. And when this thing happened, one man was crying this morning. Crying, I was listening to the voice of the people in the morning section.
Yeah.
They said that they put their phones, they are doing it, and whatever they have around the middle, and they're crying and saying what one man concluded by saying that the wife carried 3 children. I'm looking for the place where they will hide that 3 children. If you himself can go anywhere, right? Is that how you can rule the nation? Hello?
We're listening to you, sir. We're listening.
As I'm talking to you, I am not very much happy, but I know that we are praying for this nation, and I believe God that things must have a change, and God is going to answer the prayer of the people of God.
Amen. Amen.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hello. Good evening. How are you? Please now, I beg. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Name and location, and go ahead with your contribution.
Hello. Good evening.
I can hear you. If you're calling on WhatsApp, we can hear you. So just go ahead.
Good evening. This is Mr. Chooks from Solari.
All right.
Hello. Good evening.
Go ahead, Mr. Chooks. Go ahead. We can hear you.
All right. My contribution this evening is concerning the plight of these are people at Oshoki. I think this is heartbroken news. Nigerians, Lagosians should come out en masse, confront the government. This borders on each and every one of us. This is not something the elites will be trampling on people's rights. This is a government, and we are constitutionally governed. If the court has given injunction, they should stay with the injunction. Please, I think Lagosians should come out en masse, confront this government, let them obey the rule and the law. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for calling. 08036929933. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
How are you, sir? Welcome. How are you, sir?
I greet Mr. Lawal Kundayo. My name is Babajide Lawansi.
Babajide Lawansi, sir. Welcome.
I'm calling you from Iba Housing Estate.
Go ahead, sir.
You see, I see a lot of abnormalities in all that is happening concerning the demolition.
Yes.
This is a democratic country.
Yeah.
Even when we are under military dictatorship, I can point specifically to the regime of President Ibrahim Babangida. Nothing of this kind occurred. The Lagos state government should come out and do something fast now on the demolition, because what is on ground now, you came to somebody's apartment, about 20,000 citizens of Nigeria. You call all of them criminals, and you start to demolish their houses, the children, and I'm sure pregnant women will be there, and all that. They should set up a commission of inquiry fast to know what is happening. And the monarch there is supposed to be a monarch. He is claiming that he knows nothing. The commission of inquiry should go into that area. And also, I direct my pleas to the commissioner of police. Commissioner of police, you cannot, what we read from the books, you cannot say a leader of a protest is a criminal. It's not done. It's never done. Mandela was a leader of a protest in South Africa, later became a president. Calling Shore a criminal, joining it with what is going on at Shoki is very wrong. Very wrong. We are in Nigeria. We have to follow the right democratic precepts. Those people should be called upon, and government should look into areas of compensating them fast, because some people there can die
instantaneously.
They have actually. Did you hear the person I spoke with who is following the case? A member of
yes, I heard you.
Said 23 of them already. A woman.
I heard you. Oh, Esther, maybe these people don't know that they are listening to us abroad. In all corners of the world, I tell you with authority, people are interested in the news of Africa, especially Nigeria.
Yeah.
This is too bad. This is too bad. The government, federal government of Nigeria should come into this matter. These people have to be appeased and it has to be fast. Thank you. You are doing a great job.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, good evening. How are you? Turn down the volume of your radio. Turn it down. If you're calling on WhatsApp, that's what you have to do. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Turn down the volume of your radio. Please. Hello.
Yeah, good.
Okay. If you're calling on WhatsApp, I know that you want to hear me. But when you call, we can hear you. So if you're calling on WhatsApp and we pick your call, go ahead, introduce yourself, tell us what you want to talk about, okay? Even if you cannot hear us, all right? Please, I beg you. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Chioma.
My name is Esther Machuku, sir.
Yeah, my name is Paul, calling from a...
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ikundayo. So much love the way you handle things.
Thank you.
Keep it up, sir. God bless you. We enjoy you. We enjoy VOP. As regard to this demolition, I just want to ask a simple question. These over 20,000 people are allegedly said to have lived in that place that was brought down by bulldozer. I think they are expected to vote in 2027, right? And those they are expected to vote for are the people that are making them to be homeless today. So I don't know if our vote actually counts. I don't think that this kind of action will be carried out, knowing that it's going to backfire, unless Nigerians easily forget. Because you can't destroy my place of abode, and tomorrow you come to contest for election and ask me to vote for you. I will never vote for you, because you have rendered my life useless. Look at how that man was weeping. Look at pregnant women. Look at little children. I mean, it is only in this part of the world that you see that leaders do not consider the job subjects. They just do anything they want to do and damn the consequences. Perhaps, maybe not Nigerians that put them in that position. Because if it is our vote that actually put them in the office where they are occupying today, they will respect us and they will not do anything to harm us. But anything that has a beginning must have an end. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, okay? Hello, good evening. How are you? All right, I'll take one more call because we need to read out messages. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello?
Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Turn down the volume of your radio, please.
How are you? I'm not even far from there.
All right. What's your name, sir?
I want to discuss on the demolition.
All right, so what's your name?
Well,
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Yinka Anyakuta. I'm calling from Ijebu.
From Ijebu?
Yes.
All right, sir. Welcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah. The governor, in conjunction with the paramount ruler of that place, are culpable. Because he knew he's not coming back for the second term. I mean, he has finished his second term. He's not coming back again. But he should realize that he's writing his record. Awolowo wrote his record in Nigeria. Nnamdi Azikiwe wrote his record in Nigeria. Unlike all other leaders, I am highly disappointed in President Tinubu because of a rift in the house. He came all the way from Abuja to come and settle. And some people's lives are in danger. And he never bother. I feel he's less concerned. The President Tinubu is writing his record too. You should know, this is how he started in the north gradually. By the time people voted, none of them will be able to stay. Not even their children. So they put people into bondage. And they say people should not talk
And I'm highly disappointed in the commissioner of police. Then if somebody who is intelligent can say such a thing, and those who are there are criminal. What is your duty? Why are we using our tax to pay for you if you cannot pick up the criminals there? Want to tell me all the people living in that place are criminals? And you allow more than 1 to 120 families to be criminals to be living in that place, and you never do anything until when you decided to demolish their house. They are waiting for revolution. When the people start, they will not be able to wait. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for calling. Let me take some of your messages. Good evening. I don't blame the government because they don't have conscience, and for Shoyinka, he deserves what he's getting, and it's good for him. Chooks from Ekweda. Esther, good evening. Please ask the police chief if his own family is sleeping in the day and night and his house is being demolished. Will he be happy as he is now? What he said is arrogant statement as a police chief. This is Elder from Igondo. Okay, beautiful evening, Esther, and the guests in the studio. Esther, since we don't have power over our rulers, let Donald Trump deal with them one by one. Can you say the so-called Prof. Wole Soyinka during Goodluck government was all over the world, ranting and was speaking grammar against the government of GEJ, but today the same man is silent to speak against his brother that has brought the country to a standstill just because Tinubu named some streets in Nigeria with his name. Esther, I bet you there was no coup against Tinubu's government. Esther, anything that Tinubu can do does not exist. We have mafias in government. Esther, can you see how protest has become a crime in Nigeria, in which Tinubu himself used to unseat the government of GEJ? We're in a very difficult situation. Many people that their buildings were demolished or lost their beloved ones through bandits and Boko Haram voted for APC. What a pity that someone voted for a party that makes him or her homeless and lost their parents and children. This is how Morocco was destroyed, and today the rulers have taken over Morocco by force. Can any reasonable person vote for APC again? Oh God, arise and trouble those who are troubling Nigerians. Mayor from Ikotwegwe. Good evening, crew. This vote buying formula emulated by Soludo didn't learn it from... Okay, sorry, this is not today's message. Good evening, SN guest. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse or misuse is inevitable. The president, ministers, senators, governors are your servants, not the taxmasters. It's because they rig themselves into power using vote buying, intimidation, cash and carry, INEC, judiciary, police conspiracy to enter power. All right, this is Lekon from Lagos. Lekon, well done. Top of the evening, Esther and the analyst in the studio. On Shoyinka, the rich also cry. Many Nigerians suffered saying without public cry. This also shows government playing with life.